Destiny from I Am Destiny, and I'm back with another video. And from the title of this video, you can already see that it's a part 2 to my CNA series. It's CNA 7a-3 in a long-term care facility. Okay, y'all, so I know I posted a video some months ago, maybe even a year ago, regarding the CNA long-term care facility on 3/2/11, and today I got an update. It's not an update, but I have a new one on 7-3 in a long-term care facility, because it's a different, it's different. It's different. I don't know. It's a different type of work environment than it is on evening shift or night shift, because 7-3, y'all, you be working your ass off on 7-3 as a CNA. Now, I got this new hairstyle, y'all. I just be doing stuff to my head. I did it by yours truly. Anyway, so I'm just basically going to give you the rundown of what to expect as a day shift CNA on 7-3. The 8-hour shift. I could do a 12-hour shift, but it's pretty much the same thing, except you just do an extra feeding or extra feeding. And I got note cards here because I can't remember all this stuff. I have to remember if I have to do it by head, I start rambling on about something that don't even matter. Okay, so let's get started on what you're supposed to do as a 7-3 CNA in a long-term care facility, aka nursing home. Okay, so the first thing you want to do preparing for your work day is get there 15 minutes early. You're getting there 15 minutes early so you can do a walkthrough with the leaving shifts. Because like I said before, however that CNA leave that patient, once you let her leave that floor and you don't look at your patients, you take responsibility for her. However, if you find a patient in there with poop from their ankle to the top of their head and it's just 7 o'clock and you get there at 7 and you let her leave, that's your responsibility. Versus if you get there 15 minutes early, y'all going there together, then you can acknowledge the mess when you get there. And it won't be on you. You get what I'm saying? I mean, you can help her get the mess up, or it'll be all left on you. And if you get there before a nurse get there and see that patient like that, y'all covered. So that's the reason to get in there 15 minutes early. Now, once you get there, you check your assignment. That way you'll know what group you have. That way you'll know who you need to get with before they leave. You get your group assignment. Day shift is usually not a big load. You may have in a decent regular size facility, you may have 8 people or 9. That's a lot, but 8 or 9 people on days. And that's not too bad. You do your walkthrough. First thing I would recommend you getting after you know who you have for the day, after you've done your walkthrough, check the vital sign sheet, because on day shift, you usually have people leaving for appointments. You got people to go at IOP. You got people on antibiotics that the nurse require their vital signs for. Make sure you get your vital signs first thing, because once you get busy, I'm just going to be honest with you, that nurse is not going to get no vital signs. They're going to be worrying you while you knee high in baths and neck high and changing. Like, you're going to be busy by the time the nurse get to you and going to be like, hey, I need you to get such and such vital signs. They don't care what you're doing. They're going to worry you about them vital signs. So I say get them before you start anything. Okay, after vital signs, it's usually breakfast time. Breakfast is about 8. Y'all, these note cards is a lifesaver. It's between 8 and 8:30. That's late. Some facilities like to do it like 7:15, 7:30, like real early as soon as you get there. That's why I recommend getting vital signs, because breakfast come, you got to have CNAs in there. If your facility don't have, let's see, who usually goes in there? Like restorative. It usually require a lot of CNAs to go in the dining room. Like 2 off the floor, I know. At least 2. Whether it's an aide, floor aide, or restorative or anything like that, it got to be 2 aides in the y'all, this itching me. It got to be 2 aides in the kitchen, because if not, like I said before, they gonna worry you. They gonna get on the intercom. I need my aides in the kitchen. It's feeding time. When it's feeding time, you only got so long before them trays got to be in front of them people, and they got to be eating because it'll get cold. And like I said before, trays and feeding is a whole nother video. We'll get to that one day. After breakfast, hold on, y'all. Okay, my baby will start beating on the door. I had to cut it off. But like I was saying, and after breakfast, it's grind time. Day shift is usually where all your baths fall. Like, y'all, day shift, let's see, breakfast in. I messed it up. Breakfast start early. It usually ends about 8 to 8:30. Yeah, that's how it usually goes. It usually ends about 8 to 8:30 and starts about 7:15 to 7:30. So I had that mixed up. Yeah, breakfast ends about 8:30. We're gonna say 8:30. On a bad day, it's like 9 o'clock. And after breakfast, you have to start getting your people up, and you gotta make sure you get trays up first. Whether you're on the floor in the dining room, like, you gotta have those trays out the room. You start getting people up, and you may have, like I said, day shift usually where all your baths fall. You may have 5 baths. That means you got to get 5 people bathed, ready, transferred. That includes transfer required 2 people to assist if it's a total patient and they require a lift. It's time consuming, and you have to get those 5 people up. You may have 1 independent, and you have to change 2 people that stay in the bed all day. So you got to do all that before lunch. And lunch is usually at, like, wait, let me back up. You get your people up. Then you have to take them to therapy or the eating area or dining room or day room. Like, you got to get them up. Once you get them up, you got to transfer them to the dining room therapy. Like, it's crazy. And after that, you gotta check and change your people that's in the bed. Now imagine you getting, no, remind you, breakfast was over at 9. You gotta get 5 people up, change 2. You got 1 independent that you gotta look in on. You gotta take them to therapy, take them to the day room, and you have to be done and ready to go to the dining room again to do feeding at 11 or 11:30. So you have to do all this in 2.5 hours. Mind you, you may have a patient who is like me, take 30 minutes to an hour to get ready, and you really don't want to be rushing, but you got to put a move on it, because you know you got stuff to do at 11, because at 11, if you're not in the dining room ready to feed, then guess what? I need an aide to the kitchen, please. I need an aide to the kitchen. They're going to worry you. They're going to hound you, because you got to be in there once again to feed past trays within a certain amount of time. So there won't be a, a tag, a violation. If state, you got state laws you got to follow. Now, lunch is served. Now, with lunch, even though you're pushing it to get your people done, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have CNAs that stay on the floor. You may be one of the CNAs. You may have to go to the dining room. But you're going to have CNAs to stay on the floor and answer call lights and, turn people that's in the bed. Because that's a long time frame to be away from your patient. You got to change them every 2 hours. And within feeding, you're going to have people on the call light that need to be dried, need to be turned. So you're going to have some aides on the floor. So don't freak out about that. Your people are going to be took care of. Now, that's done. Once you get through lunch, it's like 12-ish. You may get a break around this time. After lunch, you start getting breaks. Then, boom, 1 o'clock, you got to get back on the floor. You got to start checking, changing. And check this. Day shift is not easy. You have to lay some people down, too. You may not have to lay all 5 down, but You got up 5, you probably gonna have to lay down 3. Just being honest. You lay people down, you check and change again. And at this time, they start getting a little agitated. You're answering call lights left and right. You may have a fall. It can get real crazy after lunch. Lunch is usually when stuff starts getting crazy. So you laying people down, you checking and changing them before you leave. Y'all, the day is over. It's always gone. It's like 2 o'clock now, and you done got through checking and changing after lunch. Make sure you chart on your people, because guess what? I need all CNAs to report to the nursing station, please. I need all CNAs to report to the nursing station. They will be on you about charting. I'm telling y'all, the intercom is their best friend if you don't have your stuff done, because you got to remember, whatever you don't do falls back on the LPN, and whatever that you don't do that falls on the LPN, guess who has that responsibility for both of y'all? Your RN charge nurse, and she not playing. Remember, she not playing by her license. So the same way as you shouldn't play about yours, they really not gonna play about theirs. You're gonna get your work done, or they gonna send you home. Either way go. And charting is something you gonna get done, or you will get written up, and you only gonna get so many write-ups. So make sure you chart before you leave. I cannot exaggerate that enough. Chart, cover yourself. Okay, after charting done, your day is made, y'all. You did it. You got through the day. A 7 to 3 day at that. 7 to 3, y'all. You work on 7 to 3. Your day's done, pretty much. And after that, you hold on, wait a minute. You do shift report. Same way you came in 15 minutes early. Expect the evening shift to come in 15 minutes early. Do your walkthrough. Your people should be good because you done checked and changed them. After lunch, it's good. It's still like 2-ish. They're fine. Well, do your walkthrough with the oncoming CNA, and you're ready to go. Now, I do gotta say, all that stuff I just said, I was talking kind of fast, but all of that is done. Like, day shift, you don't hardly get a break. You going all day. It starts slowing down for the facility around, I say 5, after lunch. After dinner. The facility is ongoing all day. You're going. So 7 to 3 is a busy shift. If you're finna do 7 to 3, congratulations on your job. It's a great shift if you have a family. It's a great shift if you're a morning person and you like to move a lot. I did 7 to 3 for 2.5 years. Yeah, I did 7 to 3, 2.5 years. Now I'm on nights, overnight. And y'all, I'm on 12 hours, so pray for me. I'm having to do overnight while I'm in school. But yeah, you all like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me if you like the CNA videos, because I don't do too many of them. I'm going to start though, because CNA is what got me to where I am today. Like, I can't complain. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you all in the next video.